Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the Silver Necropolis faction event, high, mid, low, pure, deathless. At least I'll be referring, I don't know, we'll see. We already have a video out there, already did all that, but I'll go back over it, reiterate, you know, give some advice. Yeah, how it goes. We'll run through it. I'll do whatever team I feel like yeah, we'll do it. Maybe I'll do Stellarix this time. We did Guard's Avatar, we did Shagarath Vanaxia, we did Thrall, Black Manacles Atlanta, Leprechaun. Those are the teams for just getting through the event to level 90. Videos out there. Put it out at reset. Yeah, let me set the stream up and we'll get going. We have anything we can do in the meantime? I'm gonna start doing this every time. I think I'm just gonna run an epic trial auto battle while I set up the stream, so there's something to look at. Level 300, 2 battle. We got Anita, Skyboy Graves, Mark, Sauna, the Professor, Donkey Kong, the like button. Get it. I want to talk about that a little bit later once there's more people here, but it might be good at the beginning too. Maybe as I set up the stream. I was watching a video on YouTube about YouTube pretty much, because you know I like to do that sometimes to do better. And, you know, I've been saying it for a while, but if you want to help the channel, you know, for free, pretty much, you have to watch the videos, watch the videos. That's the only thing you can do, really. You know what I mean? Like, watch the videos. That's all that matters. You know, subscribers don't matter. You know, run it, you can't just come to a video and hit like and run away, even though it helped, it's better, I appreciate it and stuff. I think it hurts more than it helps, though, you know? Not sure, because if somebody turns a video on, they hit like and they immediately switch it off, that tells YouTube that that video sucks. They didn't, and then it doesn't recommend it out to other people. So if you're trying to help, if you want to help, I'm just trying to help you, help me, help me, help you, help me, help you, help you, help me, type of thing. Let it run, man. I'm not even telling you to watch it or listen to me or anything like that. Just at least let it run if you want to help. That's all I'm saying. So you click on, let's say, the new faction video this morning, and there's a big difference between clicking on it, hitting like, leaving a quick comment, and running away. That actually hurts. That hurts. It won't show it out to other people. YouTube will say, that video sucks. That person clicked off that video in 15 seconds. It doesn't even take into account your like and your comment or any of that stuff. You know, it might help a little bit, but it also it can hurt. So especially if you click on it, do nothing, and then click off, that's the worst. But not clicking on it at all is the worst, I guess. But you know, I'm just trying to help you help me if you want to, without having to, you know. It is you gotta freaking click on it and let it go, let it run, let it fly. Let it go. Even if you walk away, I don't care. If you turn it down, I don't care. Just let it fly, you know what I mean? Hopefully. That's the best way you can help, is run it. That's the only thing that matters on YouTube these days, is watch time and engagement. The subscriber number doesn't matter barely at all. Hitting like matters, but it's an extra thing you can do while you're letting it run, while you're letting it fly, while you're adding to that watch time. But that's what's up, man. If we want to get back in the algorithm, you know what I mean? If you want to help me, we're putting out all these pre-recorded videos now. Hopefully, I keep doing that. I'm trying. I'm putting them out every day at reset. You know, if you really want to help us get back into the good graces of YouTube and get back in that algorithm, it's gotta run. It's gotta go. It can't just be quick like, comment, see you later. It can't be that. That hurts. It's almost I'd rather you not do that. Almost. I feel I appreciate it, and it shows your support, and it shows you're there, and it shows... I'm not saying anybody's even doing that, because I have no idea. But even with me, if I want to help... Let's say I want to go to Classic's channel, and I want to help Classic. You think, oh, I'll go to his newest video, I'll hit like, I'll leave a comment, and then, you know, and my job's done. It's not, though. It's actually... You gotta actually do something, you know? You gotta support by, letting it run. So if I wanted to help Classic, I would go to his channel, I would turn on his video, his newest video probably, I would hit like, I would leave a comment, and then I would let it go. I'd let it run. Even if I didn't have time to watch it at the moment, even if I wanted to watch something else, I would let it run on my phone. I'd let it run on my laptop while I watched something else on the PlayStation. Or I would turn it on, let it go while I'm sleeping. I'd go to bed. I would turn it on, let it go while I leave the house, and I go drive around in the car and do errands. I would turn it on, hit like, leave a comment, let it go while I go do laundry. Like, that's how I could help somebody. But just hitting their video, leaving a like, and leaving a comment real quick, and then turning it off is not helping for real. But I don't know. It's just a video I just watched is the only reason I'm even saying anything. Like, some guy used to shout out small YouTubers, and he said it was hurting them more than it was helping them for real. Like, they would gain a bunch of subscribers, like 30,000. They'd have like less than 1,000 subscribers, and all of a sudden they would have 30,000 subscribers, but they would not get views. Like, they would still get barely any views because none of those people really want to watch their channel. And then it actually hurts their channel in the long run because YouTube sees a channel with like 30,000 subscribers only getting like 100 views, and then it takes them out of the algorithm. YouTube says, this is not something we want to, suggest out. So luckily we've never been, not luckily, but we've never had, like, anybody shout us out or anything like that, so we don't have any, like, artificial subscribers or anything. Like, all of ours are real. But also we have 8,000-something subscribers, and we're lucky to get 1,000 views or 500 views sometimes. So, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to help you help me run it. If you really want to help, run a playlist. Go to a playlist, hit play, go to bed. Go to a playlist, hit play, go run your errands. Just trying to help you help me. Alright, let me put up a thumbnail. We got the life and death weapon. Don't forget about that. Oh, let's see. Man, if we had like 10 people out there just running those playlists, that'd be sick. Intro 0000. Save. Watch time is king, engagement is king. I feel like when people don't do YouTube, even me doing YouTube, like, you don't, it's hard to, it's kind of like Gems of War, dude. It's like hard to understand. It doesn't make sense, and like they don't explain it to you. So you gotta do weird stuff to figure it out. Like, the only thing that matters on YouTube is watch, and like live streams, we get a lot of watch time on our live streams, but it kind of like separates live streams and pre-records. Like, even though we do really good on our live streams, I don't think it transfers to the pre-recorded videos. Like, YouTube's not going to recommend my pre-recorded videos just because we have a lot of engagement on our live streams. Like, I don't know why. You think it would, but I don't think it transfers. I think it's a whole separate thing. Like, the pre-records are its own thing. It doesn't matter what we're doing over here on the live streams. Gems of War live stream, Gems of War Delve guide, done. Did we just win? Just win a level 300 epic trial? In an auto battle? That's pretty cool. Alright, let me see. So it's almost like I'm saying, if anybody out there is just hitting the, even if you're going to watch it later or something, like, wait till you watch it later and then hit the like and leave the comment and all that, because I don't even know if it's helping. It might be hurting. Who knows? But if you always watch the whole thing, then yeah, keep doing it for sure. I don't know, I just want to see what happens. Alright, let's do the next fight. We got one more. Hopefully I get my chapter in before it's the last fight. Let's see if the auto battle can do it. Alright, we got mid-roll. Set frequency. 18 minutes. Different times. Save. I got a lot going on today again. Actually, I'm here, though. That's cool, right? I said maybe I couldn't be here, but everything isn't happening until like 2 o'clock, so actually like 1:30. So I just got to make sure I keep some pep in my step so we can get everything done today. Got that live chat over here. Okay, hit like, boom, do this. I see you, Chad. Thanks for the 2. Dunking it, doing the layup. Alright, let's see if they can win this one. This is the hardest fight. Let's see if the auto battle can win the hardest fight. I don't even know if we need that much time, but I'm going to go ahead and let it go. Alright, we did that. Okay. Come on, man. Go back here. Are they playing? I guess they are. Alright, we got Mark, we got Anita, Skyboy Graves, Sauna, the Professor. Sauna with the Gifted went to Dark Savage? Dark Savage? Reminds me of D-Rock the Savage. Professor said you should do a commentary video on the very first Gems of War when you post it. I think people would be amused to see what the game looked like. It's a good idea. Let me write it down. I had another idea too, and I forgot to write it down. What was it? Let me see what my paper looks like right now. I've been keeping a paper, and I've been crossing them out, adding to it. I got a paper right here by the computer. Now I can't find my pen, though. I had another idea, and I forgot what it was, dude. Crap. What was my idea? Oh, okay, I think I got it. I think I remembered. Faction... teams... I don't want to say it, but that's what's up. And then you said, review my oldest Gems of War vid, or something like that. Okay, that's a good idea, man. And that's something someone else, even if they steal it, it's not going to be exactly the same, because they'll be reviewing their oldest and not my oldest. And maybe people would be interested in both. It's like some ideas, if somebody puts it up, and then I put it up, like, I'm not going to, you know, it's going to suck, because they already took all the views, pretty much. But something like that, dude, like, every channel could do that, and I think it'd still be cool. But yeah, thank you, Sana. Thank you, Chad. It's a good idea, Professor. What's up? Hello? It's Sinny time. Hi, Skyboy Graves. Alright, let's put this chapter in and get going. Now, they're still fighting over here. Maybe I'll just run away from the fight. Alright, we got Silver Necro start at the, we'll say, 13-minute mark, and if they're not done, we'll just run away. Alright, let's go. I'm ready. We got freaking 12 minutes, but I was ranting, I was talking about something, so it's okay. Alright, let's see. Turn that off. Turn it off. Run away. Alright, let's go. Let's get this thing started. Events. What am I gonna say? You guys already know. If you come to all the streams, you should know. No problem, Dark Savage. Sana gave it to you. Shout out to Sana. See how that works, Sana? You give a gifted and freaking notification goes out pretty much. Or they're already here and that's why they got it. That's a good example when you gift something and then the person says something. Like, if you ever get gifted and you just say something in the chat, just so it makes the person feel better. Like Dark Savage, that's awesome. So it makes the person who gifted you feel better, because now you're here saying thanks. And, you know, that's sweet. It's sweet that it works like that. Confirmed, right? Alright, here we go. Silver Necropolis earn extra faction rewards in this event. A great chance to earn extra Chaos Shards in progress. What am I gonna say, y'all? Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it. I don't care if you already have it all the way done. I don't care if you already have the pet fully ascended. I don't care if you have every single faction on 500. I don't care. I don't care. Do it. Because you need the gold. You need the rewards. You need the Chaos Orb. It doesn't take that long. It's the event of the day. They don't put it in there for no reason. You know, you're supposed to do it. So do it. It's not about the Chaos Shards. It's about everything else. It's about, you know, getting class experience. It's about getting a bunch of gold, hundreds of thousands of gold, at least 100,000, probably 200,000. Silver Necropolis is a good one, too. That's got good treasure rooms. You should be getting, like, 250,000, I would say. It's a good one. And there's a good weapon. Don't miss the weapon, Life and Death. It's only there for today. You get it through the, you buy up to the weapon in the shop if you don't have the weapon. If for some reason you're super low on gems, it's going to be in the Soul Forge as well. We can look at that right now. It's a good time to talk about Life and Death. Let's go to the shop. If you buy up to tier 4, here it is. Life and Death. Steal life from the last two enemies and death mark them, then bless myself. So it's hitting the last two enemies, doing true damage, and then gaining whatever damage it does to their HP, adding it to your life pool. And then it death marks them. So, you know, they're sitting there maybe dying eventually, and then you're blessing yourself too. I think it also has enchant on its tempering. Yep, vital, draining, enchanting, and lightning. So it has enchant on its tempering, so it will enchant itself. So it's going to bless itself and enchant itself, and death mark them, and steal life, and do true damage, and hit multiple enemies. It's a good weapon. It goes really good with like Arachnian Weaver, Shagaroth, anything else that's doing true damage to the last slot. Pretty good. Good weapon, you should grab it if you don't have it. And you can get it here. This is the smartest place to get it because you're already doing the event anyway. You probably aren't done with Silver... Like, how can you be done with Silver Necropolis and not have the weapon? Like, that doesn't make sense. There's no way. So, everybody that needs to do more Silver Necropolis doesn't have the weapon. So, you're going to buy up to the weapon, make more progress in Silver Necropolis. It's a really good time to do it. You'll get the Enchant Potion, the Explode Potion, more turns, gold, Chaos Shards. You're going to get some, you know, more troops, shards, turns, potions, and then you get the weapon, more turns, shards, troops, ingots. So it's a good time to buy it. For some weird reason, you just have 0 gems. It is also available in the Soul Forge. But this should be like almost nobody does this. Almost nobody does this. You shouldn't do this. But it is here. It's a mistake. But it's like, oh man, I pooped my pants. I pooped my pants, pass me the baby wipes. You know? That would be like getting it in the Soul Forge. I pooped my pants, give me the baby wipes. You did something wrong. And, but hey, you want to clean it up. You want to make sure you get it still. Alright, let's actually go to the event because I already showed all the teams this morning. Let's start with it. Let's just run it. Let's run this one. It's the low-level team. I'll just show all 3 of my teams, and we'll do 3 layers, and then we'll move on to PvP. So here's the low-level team. Bang, boom. They're all dead. I guess I'll put a chapter for this, huh? In case somebody watches the stream, but not the video. Silver, Necro, low team. Say 17 minutes because I already did a fight. Save that. Go back to the chat. Grab the controller. I'm juggling 50 things. You guys would be... I got a TV over here. I got a phone right here. I got an extra keyboard right here. I got a controller right here. I got a mic on my head. I got a headset on my head. I got a laptop over here. I got a mouse over here. I got... It's crazy. So I'm always juggling. Alright, so do every single room. Every single room. Cookie Man 420's here. You got an ad already? It's supposed to be 18 minutes, but you shouldn't get another one for like 20 minutes. I did, I mean, if it's up to me, if it matters what I did, I turned them down. So yeah, if you got an ad, you shouldn't get another one for at least 20 minutes or so. Sorry about that. It shows it to people at different times. So it probably showed you one, but it won't show you another one for 20 minutes. But let me know if it does, because that'd be dumb. Alright, we got treasure multiplier order. At least that's what I do. 1.3 is the highest, so I'm going to do it now. I got an ad too. So it ain't just you. Classic EverQuest. Scott Schultz. You guys, we got to keep the boot on the neck of YouTube. We are riding a little bit of... we're doing okay right now. You know, we got to take advantage of it. We had a little bit of drama. A little influx of views. It's the end of the month. Let's take advantage of it, y'all. Let's get it. We gotta keep that boot on the neck in many different ways. Okay, we got 1.2, 1.2, 1.15, 1.2. So the lowest, if they're all the same, do the lowest room. And we got a treasure room too, so let's go. Let's do this one. Got Scott, we got Dark Savage, okay. Classic. A lot of people don't understand how steel works. Yeah, steel is just true damage, and then you gain it. You gain the... Whatever you steal is what it adds it to your HP. Dark Savage says, I have 275 million gold on my account, but I'm having a little break. That's a lot. Great job. How long you on for? Probably... It's usually at least an hour and a half. More often than not, it's about 2 hours. That's how long I stream. No. Alright, no problem, Dark Savage. Scott says I usually run HKI, Thrall, Obsidian, and Leprechaun. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna show 3 different teams. I showed Hiking Irongut for my Deathless. Anytime I show Deathless, you can also use it as your regular team to do the event. Because it's still pretty fast. Hiking Irongut. I usually do Zul'Goth though instead of what you did there. One of your troops I take on. I think Thrall. What'd you say? HKI, Thrall, Obsidian, and Leprechaun. So you got a ton of mana generation around a Hiking Irongut. I like it. But for me, I would do HKI, Essence of Evil, Zul'Goth, Leprechaun. That's just that's the one that always works for me. Okay, 1.2, 1.15, 1.2. This is the lowest 1.2, so I'm going to go in here. Got Black Manacles, we cast it, we win. It's the low-level team. There is no mythics or legendaries on this team. We got 1.15, we got 1.2. 1.2 is higher, so I'm going in here. This helps with your treasure and your points, I'm pretty sure, the multiplier. You might think it's all the same in the end, but it's not. You know, it probably doesn't make a giant difference. I'm not saying you gotta super worry about it. I say this is just what I do. I don't know. I can't prove it, so it's hard to argue. Seems to work for me, though. Lots of gold. Always getting stuff done. Lots of points. Always works for me. Bang, they're dead. I'll show the team code after this last couple fights. Another treasure room. You see what I mean about the treasure rooms? You're going to get tons of gold. Man, skipping Silver Necropolis, that'd be a sin. That'd be a sin. If you skip, like, City of Thieves, Silver Necropolis, the Warrens, they're all so good. Even if you have them all the way done, you're missing out on a ton of gold. Like, even if you had 200 million gold. You know, if you're if you have, like, $1 billion, you still like to get $1 million, right? If you have $100,000, you would still like to get, you know, $10,000, right? You don't just say, oh yeah, I already have $100,000, so I don't need $10,000. Screw that. I don't get out of bed for any less than $50,000. So make sure you grab. That's how you keep your money up. Go and get it when the getting's good, you know. All right, here we go. Team code, low-level team, no mythics, no legendaries. Pretty much Thrall and Leprechaun around 2 damage dealers. And Atlanta uses yellow. Black Manacles is always a go-to as a low-level player. You could also do triple wall of tentacles with Black Manacles. Do the little dance. You could do triple wall of bones with Black Manacles. Do that little dance. You could do gargoyles. Gargoyles with a weapon. Weapon, gargoyle, leprechaun would work too. That's mostly, you know, triple cunning stone slicer, triple defiance, axe of the north. It's pretty much every low-level team you could do. So there you go. All right, let's do the mid. It's cool I already know what I'm doing here. So this is no mythics. I already showed all these on a video, but that makes it easier for me. Shoggoth. I'll have to, like, think of the teams. I should have left Leprechaun on there. Leprechaun is good. Whenever you got purple or green, you should probably use Leprechaun. He is awesome. If you have purple, if you have the access to the Leprechaun, you should probably use it a lot of the time. There's nothing better than it to start a fight fast. You know, 50% starts are good, Ferrocaffroos, Takshakas, but other than that, man, Leprechaun, you can't go wrong. You can never go wrong with the Leprechaun for sure. And then weapon, I went Mountain Crusher. You could do other stuff though. I was thinking of doing Obsidian Libram, but I just figured something that's not blocking Shoggoth Orvanaxia at all. You could do whatever you want for real. If you want to do the wand up top, if you want to do Essence of Evil, if you want to do Reflection of Good, Mountain Crusher, Obsidian Libram, Osha's Tome, whatever you want to do. But I went with the Mountain Crusher. Banner, I don't remember. I think purple something. Purple green, purple brown. Let's do purple green. Purple green minus red class. Let's go archer, because we're putting up green. And yeah, that'll be my mid-level team. Other mid-level teams, I don't know. I'd have to look. I didn't really look at anything else for real. Silver, Necro. You could do, Thrall, Leprechaun, Ruby Weapon, Venoxia or something like that. Some sort of Ruby Weapon with Thrall and Leprechaun, since you don't have, Ember Claw. Or you could do Ruby Weapon with Triple Cafru, or... Alright, we got Silver, Necro, mid. Like 25-ish. Save. Alright. I'm ready to do next week's Mythic. Yeah, there is a new Mythic next week. It's not this week, it's next week. First Friday Mythic, deal damage based true damage to 3 random, drain mana, poison, drain double mana. That sounds good so far. Scott said I used to do Zul, but switched to Obsidian Libram to eliminate immune from Devour. You know, you could do Essence of Evil or Wand for that and still use Zul'Goth. Clockwork Sphinx, Captain Dawnheart, Leprechaun Weapon. That's good too, yeah. Anytime you can do Guard's Avatar, you can do, Anita with the gifted went to Jose Viara. Thank you so much. You're a legend. Oh, yeah. Appreciate it. Alright, there's the mid team. Let's... Hey, get out of here. What's going on? Stop it. Let's run through one with it. Anytime you can do Guard's Avatar, pretty much, because the only time you're going to do Guard's Avatar is mostly when you can use Sir Quentin Hadley. Sir Quentin Hadley is yellow and brown. Commander Dawnheart is also yellow and brown. So anytime anytime it's a good idea to use Guard's Avatar, like you see a high-level player recommend you to do Guard's Avatar and you don't have it, go see if you have Commander Dawnheart, because he's really similar and he's a legendary. Sana kind of showed that one to me. Like, pretty much, hey, anytime Guard's Avatar is a thing, and you don't have it, check for, Commander Dawnheart. He's very similar. He hits all enemies, he boosts off of armor, he's a knight, 50% start. It's a good idea. Alright, we're gonna go 1.4, 1.3, 1.15, 1.15. So we're going to 1.4. The more you do that, the easier it'll be. Like, I should have known that 1.4 was the highest without looking at the 2, at least. Because the 2 can only be 1.2 at the highest. So it's not going to be higher than 1.4. See if I can explain that here real quick. As far as the rooms go, a 2-room can never be higher than 1.2. A 3-room can never be higher than 1.3. A 4-room can never be higher than 1.4. And a 5-room is as high as it gets. But it can be as low as a 1.2, I think. So, if you see, like, if you only have 2 rooms, you know, I mean, like, green, the 2 stars. If you only have a 2-room, and, like, you check this, it says, alright, let's see. You check this, and it says 1.3. And all we had was this left. There's no way it's going to be higher than 1.3, so you don't have to go check it. But these can be 1.3, so I have to check these. So neither one of them's 1, so I'm going to do this. See what I mean? If you have a 1.5 or a 1.4 and all you have is 2 rooms, otherwise, it's never going to be higher because a 2-room can only be 1.2 at the highest. If you want to make that a little bit faster. I usually just check them all anyway because I'm OCD. You're correct in running a hero on earlier 4. Yeah. I mean, that team never fails me, so I'm going to champion it. But your team is just as, like... 1.2, let's go. There's variations that work just as well, you know? Thank you for putting the team code Sauna. It's a lot of work and I appreciate it. Yoke the Ham is here. Yeah, AoE is almost always better early. Eventually you might have to switch out of it. But when you're doing a faction event and you're high level, and you only have to go to level 90, AoE is going to work the whole time, probably. Alright, we got all 1.5, so I always go to the lower room, and if there's gold there, grab it. So I'm going to do this gold room that's a 1.5 and a 2. As long as you're doing the faction event and doing every single room, you don't have to, like, complicate it more if you don't want to. I'll just be happy if you do all the rooms and you get all rewards and all that, so don't complicate it if you don't want to. If it makes you like sweat and makes you not want to do it because of treasure multiplier order, then don't worry about it. Just make sure you do every room and get it all the way done. All right, here we go. 1.15. My theory, like a 2-room and a 3-room. The 2-room is going to have less treasure in it most of the time, as long as it's not a treasure room, than a 3-room. A 3-room should be worth more than a 2-room. It'd be like Explorer 1 and Explorer 2. Explorer 2 is worth more than Explorer 1, right? So if we were going to get a boost, I'd rather add the boost before I do the room with the more treasure in it. So if everything's the same, I'd rather do the lower room first so I can get a higher boost for the room with more treasure in it. Type of deal. This is where somebody comes in and says it all adds up to be the same, but I'm not talking about the boss chest, I'm not talking about the last fight, I'm not talking about the rewards you get for the entire thing. I'm talking about the room-to-room rewards that you get immediately when you beat the fight. Which isn't that consequential, so... but it's something to talk about. Alright, here we go! Mid-level team! Got it. Daniel's here. What are your thoughts on Guild Wars? I mean, we're gonna have to see. It's been gone for a while. When I used to do it, I used to love it, and then it's like a love-hate relationship. It was kind of anxiety. Like, it eventually just turned into anxiety. Like, I don't want to lose, I want to score well. All the double-empowered teams, you know, like, not giving you a turn, and... I don't know, I was never, like... It's not real PvP, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of PvP in Gems of War, to begin with. These days, because it's not real PvP. It's not a person versus a person. So it's, like, fake to begin with. And then it's, like... When it was Guild Wars, before they took a whole year off, it was always, like, double-empowered Elementalist with... Yeah. And then, like, if you're lucky, and you actually get to take a turn or two, you know, like... Then it's anxiety and stress, but I don't know. It wasn't my favorite thing. It hasn't bothered me that it's been gone, for real. Alright, what are we doing for our last team? We're going to do Guard's Avatar, so I'm going to leave up Leprechaun. Go base rarity. Go Guard's Avatar, G. Let's go Sir Quentin Hadley, S. There he is. And we'll go... I think I did Wand. Wand. There it is. Alright, put Leprechaun in last. Whoops. Last. Wand in second. Guard's Avatar in first. Whoops. And that works for this, for sure. Like, if you're going to go super deeper, then maybe you do this. Because he boosts off of my armor, his own armor. So you don't want him getting blasted by skulls and losing his armor. But we're going to have, like, a barrier. You know? He can get hit once and still have the same armor. So... We're hoping we shoot them in one shot and they die. And if worst case scenario, they hit me once and knock my barrier, which doesn't affect my damage. So I'm not that worried about having him in first slot. All that it will do is get him up quicker. So I like having him in first slot. For like this Tuesday faction event going to level 90 type of stuff. If I'm trying to go to level 3 million, I might take him out of first slot. I'd probably just use a different team though. I would use this until it stops one-shotting. And then once he starts getting hit and not one-shotting, I would switch to, like, High King Irongut Zul'Goth, probably. Alright, we got our Storm Aura on. I'm going to use Titan, Banner. We got a lot of yellow, a lot of brown. Boom, boom. We are not using what? We got red, yellow, brown. And that's all that really matters. So purple's fine. We could do this, too. Eagle Banner. Should work good. Here's team code. High-level team, if you don't have Guard's Avatar, you can do Commander Dawnheart. Same. But yeah, Guild Wars, I think it's cool that they're doing an update and changing it and making it newer and better. Seems more interesting. Like, you can choose which way you go, which path you take, and, like, I think the defenders have to choose where they defend and stuff like that, too. I'm sure they've taken into account, like, Elementalist and Stellarix and Wand and Double Empowered. I hope they have, anyway. They've had a lot of shakeups, right? Yeah, it's not a good time to be putting out Guild Wars. You know, Kafka's leaving, Bramble's leaving. They're getting a new community manager. I don't know if that what that does for, you know, the Guild Wars update. Like it's shaking up. All their stuff is moving over to the U.S. and Europe. Like all their community management stuff, at least 505 games. So they're kind of having a little, you know, they're having a little shake up right now at that company. So who knows how it's going to turn out? Hopefully they already got it all the way done and all the bugs worked out. That's how you felt, Scott? Yeah. Anita says Guild Wars has been gone for over 400 days, so way over a year. A year and a couple months, huh? Professor said someone in Global said there's going to be another teaser video posted this week. They saw something in the forums. Yeah, Syrian, there's a forum post where Syrian is saying goodbye to Kafka and Bramble, and then right under that, he immediately posts in the same thread, like, before anybody asks, there'll be an update, a Guild War teaser update video sometime this week or next week or something, so it should be soon, yeah. Oh, Yoke says I'm missing the Penguin. Yeah, there's a few troops. Periton, Penguin, I can't think of all of them, but that's a couple of them that you can only get through Guild Wars. I forgot about that. It's a good point. You got the Penguin, the Periton, man, it's hard to remember. What's some other ones? There's probably one for each color. What's the Guild Wars troops you get? Penguin, Periton, what's the other ones? That's yellow and blue. What's the purple one? Is it like troglodyte or something? What's purple, red, green, brown? I'm trying to think. There should be one for every color, right? I just forget. Penguin and Periton are the only two I can remember. Alright, silver, necro, high. 37. Save. Are they commons? Is Penguin a common? Is Periton a common? Meismer, that's one. Yep, that's the purple one. The flying what? The flying thing? The flying thing. They're common troops, so we can look at the commons and see if we can figure it out. Meismer's definitely one, so we got half of them. Meismer, Penguin, Periton. So that's purple, yellow, Meismer, purple, Periton, yellow, Penguin, blue. What's the red one? What's the red one? What's the red Guild Wars troop you get for doing Guild Wars? Yep, Orari, I think it's called, or what's it called? No, it's not. It's Ori. Ori. That's the green one. Ori is the green one. You're right. It's like a horsey, I think. So all we're missing is brown and red. What's the brown one? What's the red one? Some common troop you haven't seen in a long time. Whoops! I pushed the wrong button there. He's got a guard's avatar. That's it. Brown one and a green one. Ooh, the orc. Yep. You got it. Alright, what do we got here? 1.25, 1.3. 1.3, 1.3. So we're gonna go with the lower room, the less... the ultra rare room instead of the legendary. Because everything else is the same. Grab this for some gold, and... bang. That's right, Ogre Yawn, or whatever his name is. So we're just missing the brown one now. The brown... Trivia question. What is the brown Guild Wars troop you get for doing Guild Wars? I think we're on 1.3 still here, right? So we'll do these. Can I think of it? Just do guard's avatar, dummy. Just go to commons and do brown. You know, you probably figure it out. Do a filter. Just check brown, and then go down to commons. You probably figure it out. If anybody's on the game right now. I could probably do it. Here, let's do it. Let's see if we can figure it out. Now I'm curious. See if somebody can get it before I figure it out. Brown. Whoops. Base rarity. Go down to common, I guess. Alright, who's the brown? Sheriff Brown, yeah. Is it Leshy? Oh, Troglodyte, right? Is it Troglodyte? This might be it. Maybe it's Villager. I don't know. What's the brown one? I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna guess Troglodyte. Yeah, it's Troglodyte? Okay. I think that's it. Alright. So back to the faction event. And I had the wrong medals on, by the way. You want to put guards on. Or, no, you can actually do Nisha with guards avatar. You know that? His boost ratio changed. Armor's still good, but you can do armor or Nisha. I'm pretty sure. Like, if you're still doing guard medals for guards avatar, I think it's fine. But I think Nisha technically gives him a little bit more. I don't know. If you're high level. Here, we'll see. He's doing 84 plus 111. That's 195. $195. Let's check it out. We'll do an experiment. I think it works like this, unless it locks in your medals before you start, but I don't think so. Let's see what happens. See if this is higher than 195. We're using guard medals now. Oh, there was less, and this is also 195. I don't know if that if we can show it outside of this, maybe. I don't know. I think it's the same, though. You can use Nishas or guard. Of course, guard is easier to get, so that's what I recommend. But if you accidentally leave on your Nishas, no big deal. Troglodyte. So that's a trivia question you can ask somebody. If they think they know everything and you just want to test them. Like, okay then, buddy, what's all the Guild Wars troops? We haven't had Guild Wars in 14 months. What's all the Guild Wars troops then, huh, buddy? You got Penguin is blue, Ori is green, Periton is yellow, Troglodyte is brown, the Ogrekin or Ogrein is red. And which one did I forget? Penguin's blue, yellow is Periton. Anyway, I know them all now. You guys said it. Alright, so that's the high-level team, and we're done with Silver Necropolis. If you want to see Pure Faction, it's on the video from this morning, but the team is... I went with Bone Golem, Triple Vanya. And the first two fights are pretty easy. First fight is easy. You're not going to lose, pretty much. Just boost up your Bone Golem, cast your Vanyas. The second fight is going to be different for everybody. I got dragons a couple times, like dragon eggs and baby dragons. You just death mark them with your Bone Golem and try not to like reapply the death mark, but keep as many death marks up as you can. And you could get lucky and they all just die to death mark. But if they don't, build up your Bone Golem, cast your Vanyas. Like, it's not, you know. And as far as the Bone Golem goes, on the last fight, you don't have to hit skulls. All the skulls are going to do is give you death marks. And the enemy team in the last fight cannot be death marked. So use your Bone Golem more for like board control. Like try to make 2 brown fall on 2 brown and get an extra turn. Or try to like make skulls line up and fall on each other with the 3x3 explode that the Bone Golem does. Think more about board control in that last fight than like getting skulls caught up in it. Yeah. And then cast your Vanyas. You're going to want to knock out their Bone Golem, and then you're going to want to knock out their Vanya. Like, knocking their Bone Golem out is super important, because that's the thing that's going to kill you. They're going to keep casting their Bone Golem, gaining attack, casting their Bone Golem, gaining attack, and then they're going to, like, hit you with skulls, and you're going to die, and then it's Soon as they kill your Bone Golem, man, it's downhill from there. If you can't hurry up and get a summon in with your Vanya, and even if you do, they're going to crack it in one hit and kill it because it's a summon. So, you know, having 2 Bone Golems is safe, but it worked for me back in the day. So either way, I think it's a 50-50 which way you should do it. 2 Bone Golems, 2 Vanyas. I felt like in the last fight I wanted more Vanya to knock out their Bone Golem and their Vanya than like to have this backup Bone Golem that was really doing nothing. If everything goes the way it's supposed to go, your first Bone Golem should be building up a ton of attack, surviving, and hitting them hard with skulls, and death marking in the second fight, and all that good stuff. And then your 3 Vanyas can chip down their Vanya and help you kill their Bone Golem. The second Bone Golem will literally do nothing. If everything's going perfect, if you have 2 Bone Golems, the second one would do nothing. So having a second Bone Golem, you're like predicting that you're going to have a bad time and be losing. So if you lose your first Bone Golem, you're pretty much screwed anyway. So you might as well restart. So I say do Bone Golem triple Vanya, and if you lose your Bone Golem, you know, just know that you're going to have to try again probably. Even though Vanya has a summon, it's weird. You feel good because Vanya has a summon, but you summon something in, it gets cracked with skulls and dies immediately. It's like, well, that was nice for one freaking round. It's better than not having a summon, though. Alright, we're going to do PvP. That's the other thing we do on Tuesdays. I mean, I'm not going to do Pure Faction on video, I don't think. I mean, if we have time, I will. But it's already on the pre-recorded video, and I just explained it. I can show the team. I can show it. I'll show the team real quick. Where are we at here? Go down here. Go here. Screw it. It is kind of fun to do. I guess I'll do it. Cause I tried 3 times and I'm 1 for 3. Like it wasn't easy. What is it anyway? Let's talk about that. Do you know what how hard it is on the I forgot to bring up the chart. The Discord chart. It's only 7? Are you kidding me? How did I lose then? I don't know, man. They might need to update that chart because I don't really agree that it's 7. Because that last fight is kind of tough. Or I don't need to do base rarity, but Bone Golem, Vanya. I went with yellow purple. That's fine. And class doesn't matter, of course, because you're not using hero. I think I got Nishas on. I think that's what we want. Nope, I got guards on. Good Nishas. Alright, let's try it. Screw it. It's only 3 fights. If it was 5 fights, I don't know if I would do it, but it's only 3 fights. Let's do it. What up, Jets? On my phone. Is my phone dead? Hold on. I'll put a timestamp in, sorry. I gotta check my Mrs. Senny isn't feeling well. Make sure she doesn't need to be picked up. Nope. Alright, she's good. She has a migraine and a tummy ache. When she's at work, getting it done, you know what I mean? She's doing it. One second. Oh, will you stop it? Oh my god. I hate when you're going to click on something and it scrolls and then you click on the wrong thing. You guys feel me on that one? 14 likes? Come on, man. 20-something people here. Let's get that up a couple. Come on. You jumping the turnstile, you little thief. Coming in here just jumping on your freaking hobo on the train. What's that called when somebody hitches a ride on a train? That's what you are. Don't hit the like. Come on, man. Alright, there it is. We got 50 minute mark. 50. Hitching a ride. What's that called? One of those people. One of those people. Thank you, Tyrion. I hope she feels well. Like, her not feeling good is a bad move for the family. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It sucks when I don't feel well, but I'd rather that be happening than her. Alright, so this is the first fight. Oops, it's not on 500. What'd I do? Leave. Alright, here we go. 500. You watch Real Life Hobo on YouTube called Shoestring Hobo. He's a cool guy. What's it? There's like a word for it when you like hit you jump onto trains and you like don't pay and you just like ride the rails. A stowaway or something? Alright, we're hitting them with skulls. We want to in this fight, you know, like what I'm talking about is like finding if we got 2 brown here. If there was 2 brown like right here, you could knock out these and then get an extra turn. It's the kind of thing you want to look for. That's not really here in this fight. But I'm going to cast it and gain attack so our skulls hit harder. I think I'll just keep taking mana and let that enchant do its work. Take purple. Let's take purple. Let's let enchant do its work there, and then we'll cast all 3 Vanyas. Let's do this again. Purple and brown. Alright, we have all 3 Vanyas, so I think I'll take this brown, though. Brown. Skulls. Bang. 160. Cool part about the first fight is they don't have Vanya, and all you gotta do is kill their Bone Golem, and you're good to go. Alright, let's do our Vanyas. 106. I think we can... No. Okay, let's do Vanya again. 102. 98. Skulls. Alright, their Bone Golem's out of here. We pretty much got the victory now. Not worried about anything else on that team. Will this work? That's what I was looking for. Got it. Alright, the first fight's super easy. It's really the last fight. That's why it's not that bad, this one. Because you're gonna make it to the last fight. See if I can find anything. No. I don't see it. Let's do this. 102. Buckle my shoe. Alright, come on, man. Just win. Come on. Purple, blue. Not blue. Purple, yellow. They got skulls. Here we go. Bang. Yellow. Need a little bit more. That's not going to do the job. Is there any purple, brown, or yellow? No. So let's just do it. Just need skulls now. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got this. Come on. Give me skulls. Where are you at? There we go. Alright, first fight down. This is 500. Jam Ricks is here. Have a good stream. Off to pretend adult for a bit. Yeah. I feel ya. Alright, here's our second fight. So this is going to be different a lot of the time. It might pull from like a pool of like 5 different fights. So you might get used to like what's going to be here. I had dragons when I did mine. We got... This one doesn't look too bad. But this is where you death mark. You're not going to death mark in the first fight. You're not going to death mark in the last fight. But you will death mark here. So let's do it. Purple, skull, purple, yellow. I can't even talk about colors. Purple, yellow, and brown. Alright, we got the Bone Golem. We got 3 skulls right here. We're going to death mark 3 things on their team. So now remember, that has a 1 turn like buffer where it can't go off on its... So it has to be on them for at least a turn before it will be able to kill them. So you don't want to keep reapplying it, basically. If you keep reapplying Death Mark, they're never going to die to it. So you leave it up there. You got to let it sit. If we get our bone golem up, we're not going to cast it. We're going to let it sit there. Can do Vanya, though. Oh, they're still death marked. That's good. Let's take some yellow. They're still death marked. That's good. They can die at any time. It's a 10% chance every turn. All right. See, they cleared 2 of them. So if I can do more than 1, I'm gonna do it. So I can do 2. That's better than 1. So I'm gonna do it. Now we got 2 death marked instead of 1. All right. We got Vanya. All right. They cleansed 1. So if I can death mark 2, I'm gonna do it. Once I have bone golem, at least. All right, we can do 3 of them right here, so we're gonna just do it. As long as you're death marking more, it's fine to do it. Like we have every single one of them, so I wouldn't do it right now because they're all death marked. We're gonna Vanya. Like, even if it never goes off, you still want to like give yourself the best chance for it to go off. Right now, we have the best chance ever for something to die to death mark, because there's 4 things death marked. Okay, they cleansed 1 of them. Got purple, yellow, and brown. They're hitting me with skulls. Fun. Right, they cleansed everything except for 1, so we're going to have to reapply. Purple. And we got 3 right here, so we're going to do it. Nothing's death marked. Get 3 of them death marked. And now for you, they could just keep dying to death mark. You might have a way easier time than me. You might get lucky and they all just die to the death mark. Or it could happen like this, where they never die to death mark, and you know, it's RNG. Well, there we go. We got 1. And every time I do that, I'm getting attack for my... So when I use skulls, I'm hitting them really hard with skulls. So. Alright, only 1 thing. So purple, yellow. Let's go ahead and take yellow here. We got skulls. Bang, dead. Alright, let's do the Vanyas, I guess. The yellow extra turn. Do. Kinda want to get my death mark back up. Well, they're dead, pretty much. Alright, let's go ahead and death mark that last dude. Kill him. Alright, we're doing good. It's just the last fight that's hard. Those 2 are really easy. Alright, so here you gotta take out their bone golem, quickly followed by their Vanya. If the battle drags on and on and on and on and on, they're just gonna keep casting Vanya, and eventually you're just gonna die. And if you leave that bone golem up too long, it's gonna be gaining attack, and then if it takes 1 skull, it's gonna crush you into dust. So really, like, the faster you can win this fight, the better. Faster you can take out their bone golem, but really, just try to win as quickly as possible here. I think I do have bone golem on my Underspire team. We did that yesterday. It's on. There should be a chapter. I did it for at least one of the teams. It's cool because I watched Tacit's video after I got off alive, and I feel like his teams are really similar to mine, which is cool when like neither one of us watches each other's videos, because he don't watch mine either. Or he doesn't watch mine. I did watch his. I watch his Monday video like every other week or so. But it's cool to like get off stream and then go watch it, and it's like, oh yeah, same kind of idea here. Good. I like that. Alright, so now we don't care about skulls. Like, I would rather get a brown match here, or a purple here, you know? So I'm gonna use the bone golem, like, more of in a board control type of way, because it's never gonna... Doesn't matter how many skulls you hit, like, you're still gonna get the same attack and armor, whether you hit 4 skulls, or 1 skull, or 0 skulls. It really only... It says, explode a gem, inflict death mark on a random enemy for every skull destroyed. So the only thing that matters is, like, if you hit 4 skulls, you get 4 death marks. If you hit 3 skulls, you get 3 death marks. So you might as well use it for board control on this last fight. So let's get purple. I'm going to knock out this right here. And we're going to get purple. Just a little extra. Yellow. Brown. Really want to take as much brown and purple, because I really don't want them casting their bone golem. Almost at all. So let's take this purple. If I see brown or purple, I'm probably taking it. Alright, we got this blue. Let's see if we can do anything with this bone golem. Even like making skulls happen. We can make skulls happen right here. We cast our bone golem here. That drops these 2 skulls by 2. And bang, we get skulls. So keep that in mind too. You don't have to like cast it in the middle of the board. Normally you'll cast it in the middle of the board and it will drop things by 3. You can cast it way down here and it only drops stuff by 2. And now I'm going to get skulls. So check it out. Bang, skulls. So I gained attack and I got skulls. Right there. We got all 3 Vanyas. But I'm going to take brown and purple if I see it. Because I don't want them casting. I mean, they're going to get brown either way here. They might not take it, though. Yep, they took red. Good. Take brown. Alright, that's fine. They just threw a bunch of purple up there. That's a good thing, pretty much. I mean, they're going to get it either way, pretty much. I might just cast Vanyas. Vanya. Brown and purple. Got a purple extra turn, so that's good. Skulls is good. Got a yellow extra turn, though. Free skulls. Alright, can we do anything with our bone golem? We got 2 purples here. Does nothing, though. We got 2 yellows here. That does nothing, though. We got 2 browns here. That does nothing, though. So, I think I'm going to go here and just hope for a skull type of deal. Ah, we got an extra turn, though. Purple and brown. Let's take the brown. Alright, let's do that again. Hope for skulls again. Unless there's... I don't see anything else, so... Bang! See, we got it. Now we got this. Banging on their bone golem. We're doing good. Alright, let's cast our Vanyas. That might wipe them out. Yup. Alright, we got this win. Bone golem's out of here, now we win. That's good. And their Vanya can still, like, hit us and, like, still summon and stuff, but... it's pretty much downhill from here. We got it. I think it's easy from here. Take yellow. Start prioritizing yellow and purple now, because... I'm trying to counter Vanya now, because their bone golem's gone. Nice skull hit. Extra turn. Purple. Hit me with skulls a couple times. Can we do anything here? With our bone golem. We got brown, 2 browns, 2 browns. We got some red. We got 2 reds. Not really. I could take all of this out and hope for a skull. Nope. It's alright, though. Let's just cast our Vanyas, I think. Maybe. Sure. Alright, yellow extra turn. Skulls. Kill them. Let's grab the purple. Got some skulls. Bang. 581. Dude. Get out of here. Let's just take mana. We still need a lot of Vanya to kill. Let's just take mana. Get up all 3 Vanyas, maybe. Alright, we got the bone golem. Can we do anything with it? Looking here, I don't see anything. Looking there, don't see anything. Looking here, don't see anything. Looking at all the skulls. We can go like here and just hope a skull falls. Got it! Nice. I love when it happens like that. Or knocked out that. Let's keep taking mana. Like, we just want to get skulls kind of right here. We got 664 attack. So I'm going to fill up all my Vanyas before I even cast them. And hope for skulls along the way. Unless there's no mana. If there's no purple or yellow or brown, I'll cast them, but... kind of like stealing her mana so she don't summon type of deal. Until I get all 3 Vanyas. But right now we have nothing. We could use the Bone Golem and try to make something happen. Skull's here, but we can't do anything with them. We could take out... Let's just take this out and hope the skull falls from the sky. Nope. Come on, Vanya. We need 3 Vanyas at least. Alright, nothing's going on, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Nothing's going on again, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Alright, we're gonna get brown, yellow, and purple. Where are you at? Skulls. Here we go. 752 attack. She's dead. So I just did a pure deathless. I mean, maybe if you have the strats, maybe it is 7th. You know? I had to like figure it out for myself. But if you follow my strategy, maybe it is really easy. Because that wasn't too bad. I've now beat it twice in a row deathless. So, yeah. Not as hard as I thought. But hopefully you got something out of that, because I didn't really want to do it again. We might as well do deathless now, I guess. It's really fast and easy. Alright, you get your High King Irongut. That's the key to deathless. I always pair it with Zul'Goth. Because you got 1 instant kill. You can have another one to back it up to make it faster. Zul'Goth throws a bunch of skulls on the board. High King Irongut is gaining a ton of attack, so you're going to get like extra turns with skulls and like crush something into dust with skull hits. Because you're going to have so much attack from devouring. Like that's why Zul'Goth is awesome with High King Irongut. It's all the attack you're gaining from devouring, and then you instant kill something. A ton of skulls up there, and then High King Iron-Gut's gonna smash them in the face with skulls. So that's why they're awesome together. Then you just need a way to curse and mana generation. So let's get our Leprechaun. There it is. Weapon. You can do Wand or Essence of Evil. I feel Essence of Evil is the one I like to use. Because it uses green. High King Irongut does not use green. Like, Wand is good too, though. And that's the team, man. This team is OP for Deathless. It's fast, too. Like, it used to be the fastest in the game. So, it's also fast. It's another high-level team you could do just to get through the event. What do I usually do here for my banner? Blue. Blue. I can do blue-green. Alright, we got blue, yellow, brown, green, red, purple. We have every single color, so we gotta minus something. So, because I always do +2, +1, -1. Like, I'm never gonna not do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and minus probably one of High King Iron-Gut's colors, because it's got 3 colors. It's gonna get, even if we minus one, it's still got 2 colors it can get. And you know, we don't want to minus purple because Leprechaun and Zul'Goth use purple. We don't want to minus green because the Essence of Evil and Leprechaun use green. Even though Leprechaun's empowered, it's still, there's something else using that color too. Zul'Goth uses red. It's the only color it can really, I guess it can get purple. You could minus red. Probably going to go with yellow or brown, though. So we want double blue-green. Or, like, that's probably good. Trident Banner. The thing in first slot that can take in 3 different colors or take in 6 different colors, you can minus something on it. It's fine, because it's still getting all those other colors. Like, it's going to be okay. Class, I usually go... You could do Archer, you can do Titan, you could probably even do Elementalist if you want to make it super safe. I'll go Archer to help out my weapon, I guess. There's the Deathless team. This will be super fast. Let me put the chapter in. Silver, Necro, Deathless. Deathless. 110. Go back a minute if you want to hear more about the team and why I'm using it and stuff like that. I'm probably still explain it again, but sometimes I say stuff before the chapter that might help you. I'm gonna knock you out. Bone Golem with the Hunter's Mark trait? Yeah, that'd be good. Alright, here we go. Got a red. You can Leprechaun. You can Essence of Evil and Terror that last slot. Maybe you get another instant kill, you know what I mean? You got High King Iron Gut, Essence of Evil, and Zul'Goth. You got 3 instant kills here. Like, the Wand can't instant kill. You know, some other troop other than Zul'Goth can't instant kill. But everything on my team can instant kill except for the Leprechaun. So let's try it. Let's Terror their last slot. That might as well be an instant kill if it goes off. I guess I'll Leprechaun since I... Alright, now we got High King Iron Gut. See, I have 115 attack. I'm not even using season medals. That's because of my Horde level. That's why High King Iron Gut is amazing for faction, for like Deathless, for just any faction, because you can up his Horde level. You can up his stats so high that he has a 100% chance to devour with an extra turn on it. Do the Devour first, and then you take the brown extra turn. That way High King Iron Gut can get that mana. I think I'll Leprechaun again. There's a lot of green up there. Now we got Zul'Goth. Watch how these skulls just destroy them. That's why Zul'Goth's going to instant kill, and then the skulls are going to destroy the first slot. Especially if we had already devoured twice. Like right now. I mean, they're hunters marked, so it should be good. Ooh. But hey. We can still kill them with skulls. Pretty close. Alright, they're dead. And our High King Iron Gut gains a bunch of armor, a bunch of HP, it's not going to die, and then a bunch of attack too. They're all dead. Main thing is to just not lose a troop here, but it's also fast. Let's go straight across. When you're doing Deathless or Pure, you want to just go straight across. You don't want to make it harder than it has to be. You don't want to have to do every single fight. Usually you complete the event and then you do Deathless or Pure. You don't like do it during the event. Go get all rewards first and then do Deathless or Pure. There's a lot of mana right here. Red, purple, brown. Alright, there he is. The quicker you get him up, the better. The quicker you get the Devour, the better. Now he's super safe. You can Zul'Goth. Kill him with skulls, you see? And... we got this. Let's go ahead and do this, because maybe they'll run away. Leprechaun, skulls. 642. And we just devour and win. Get out of here, sir. Alright, last fight. And then we'll do PvP after this, and that's going to be Citadel Wars and Monolith buff at least. I don't think I did my PvP yesterday. I did a lot of guild event. Beg for Mercy's like, do a bunch of guild event. I'm like, alright, that's a good idea. You know why. Alright, last slot. Run away. Killed him, you see? Nice. Instant kill right there already. Devour. Zul'Goth. I hit the freaking down. I just didn't. I missed. I meant to kill this guy. Anyway, he's dead either way. So that's Deathless. No death. On 500. Bang. Here's the team code again. Silver Necropolis is a good one if you accidentally did City of Thieves past level 20. Silver Necropolis is a good backup farming faction. It has a lot of treasure rooms. I think you can even use... Okay, you got brown and purple. Okay, you can't use your Rowan, but that's why I recommend... I think you can use your Skeleton Key team on the Warrens. And the Warrens gives you tons of gold. So I usually recommend the Warrens if you accidentally did City of Thieves. past 20. But you could eventually just go back to City of Thieves and do it on 50. Yeah, it's not... There's like a weird multiplier if you keep it on 20. That's something I don't know, like, super in-depth why. Why you keep it on 20. It just is what it is. Something about the bonus you get for not going to the next one. Like, it's always the same bonus if you keep it on 20, and it's always a good bonus. And then City of Thieves is a good farming faction because of all the treasure rooms. But yeah, if you accidentally go to 40, 50, and you can't do 20 anymore, I feel like the Warrens is probably second best, but Silver Necropolis might be third best for farming faction to keep on 20. Because I know, like, how are you supposed to know you're supposed to keep... Unless you watch somebody's YouTube, like, how are you supposed to know you're supposed to keep City of Thieves on level 20? And as soon as you go to 40, like, it's gone, and you can't go back. There's a lot of things in this game where if you do it, you can't undo it. Like, if you put all your kingdoms on level 16, you can't undo that and get your Imperial Deeds back, you know? If you throw all your keys and get Lucy Thrax, you can't unthrow your keys and get them back, you know? If you progress City of Thieves to level 50 or 40 or 60, you can't go back and put it back on 20. So that's what sucks about this game. You really gotta know what's up, or restart, like, do a whole new account or something. That's why new account playthroughs are funny, or funny. That's why they're fun, because I can do everything correctly from Jump Street. Show you how awesome it is. I might have missed Alright, let's check this stuff out. Don't need any of that. I really got to do my holiday event, too. I think I've been missing... I don't want to miss another troop. I just kind of took the day. I did a video and a stream yesterday, and then I kind of just didn't play anymore after that. I was all Gems Award out. That's that's kind of the problem with, like, the whole guild drama and stuff like that. They didn't understand, I guess. They didn't get it. They weren't giving me, like, the benefit of the doubt or, like, any kind of extra... Like, I make a video and then I stream for 2 hours. I'm kind of Gems Award out. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go... Like, that takes time, too. Like, making a video... Like, last night, I failed my Pure Faction, like, 2 times. And I finally got it on my 3rd try. And then I had to make 4 other teams. And then I had to... You know, I had to think of the teams, do the fights, and then... Go to Share Factory, plug in the video, like, plug in the footage, trim the footage up and make it better and, like, shorter and stuff, and then lay down the audio, and then upload the video, render the video, upload the video, make a title, make tags, you know, do a thumbnail, you know, like, do all the freaking details like it's English and it's on this playlist, and here's the end screen, and I gotta do all that, like, people are holding me to a crazy high standard. It's weird. Like, if I come to your guild, don't expect me to get in first place just because I'm Sinnycool. Like, that's never going to happen. It's going to be the opposite. You're going to be slightly surprised at how little I do. Like, I'm going to do a little bit less than you think I would do, probably. Not the other way around. Because I got so much going on. I'm so busy with the channel and, like, all the weird little side quests I have to do that other people don't have to do. Like, I'll quit talking about it one day, but, you know, it's still a fresh... I just got kicked out on Friday. I'm trying not to, like, talk crap. I'm gonna try to let it blow over, but I still feel wronged. And it's still, like, annoying. So... Because I never didn't... Like, they made it seem like I was on 30th place for 4 weeks in a row, and that's not the case. It's not. I wasn't even in 29th 4 weeks in a row. I wasn't even in 28th 4 weeks. There's just so many ways it could have been way worse. And, like, they made a mountain out of a molehill, pretty much. Alright, so we're in PvP now. Let's catch up in the chat, though. I don't know. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything here. What do we got? What are you guys saying? Feel better, Mrs. Cinny. Tyrion's lurking from work. You're still out there on the run, bro. He's still on the run. A real-life hobo named Shoestring Hobo. I'll have to check it out. Pretend adult. Thank you, Sana. I will pass on the message. Don't pretend too hard. Tyrion can pass as an adult. Jamrix is here. Yeah, let's get them likes up. It helps a lot. Especially if you're watching the stream and stuff, you know? My Underspire team, Mark, let's go check it out since you said something. I like helping people. I don't know if I hope I bought my torches and everything. I think I did. Yeah, I got 11 turns, so let me buy them now before I forget. Yeah, Bone Golem. This is the low-level team, though. I don't know if I'm using it on my high-level team. But on my low-level team, I'm doing Bone Golem. I think for high-level, I was doing the Princess Elspeth thing, you know? So for high-level, it's more like this, 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 and what was the last thing? I think I know I did I do the Magician? I think I did the Magician. Take this off, weapon, Emerald Blade, right? I think I did this for my high level. I have to change my banner. I want purple. Red seems good. Purple, red. We could do yellow. Purple, red minus brown's better though. Archmagus probably good. This is what I would do. I can run a fight. Rain's here. How's it going? So you sacrifice the Magician. That gives you a bunch of purple. We got a purple storm right now, you know. I don't know if that's from us, though. I think I picked... Did I pick Thief? No, I did Archmagus. But, Alright, so you do this, right? Bang, bang, you know? There's the boss, too. Let's kill it real fast. You know, later on, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this. I might move around the team a little bit, maybe. But for now, man, I think this will be good. Especially it's just Tuesday, and where are you at? Like the 4th boss max or something? Like, it should still be working pretty good. Pretty fast. Like, the Amethylos can hit for over 100 damage. It's pretty good. I think it's hitting for high 100s, for real. It hits really hard. Just keep taking purple. 147 plus 28, so right now it's hitting for 175. Like, the enemies aren't going to have 175 durability, probably till, like, at least the 2nd boss, 3rd boss, I don't know. But this team is on my video, my live stream from yesterday. I have high, mid, and low yesterday with chapters, if anybody needs more. But you already saw, like, the low-level team and the high-level real quick, at least. See, I'm not sure if, like, later I would move Magician up to 1st slot and, you know, sacrifice it, and then have something ahead of Amethylos, and then maybe have the Emerald Blade down lower so it could summon if we need it to, or... I would have to lose first, though. I'd have to, like, lose my hero. Like, my hero would have to die before I'd move around the team. But that is Underspire, because Mark asked about it. Tyrion says he watches occasionally. He's admitted, but I don't think he's ever posted highlight. Yeah, he has. He's been here before. If you're talking about Tacit. He's probably... I could count on one hand, though, how many times he's said something in our chat. Probably. Probably 2 hands, max. I don't think he's ever had... He's probably never left more than 10 messages, like, for the last 7 years, you know? He doesn't comment or chat at all on my channel. Like, definitely, you could count on both hands. Like, I bet you it's been, like, 6 times or something. Mark says, I like Archer class. Bone Golem would be good with the Hunter's Mark trait. I think I will use it tonight. Yeah. Sounds good. Your first guild was no help, and my underworld was a hot mess. Sana says, playing gyms, especially on Monday and Tuesday, takes a lot of time. Yep. Yeah, Tuesday you got the faction event. Monday, everything's new. Like, I don't know how they expect somebody to do, like, a ton of guild event on Monday or Tuesday. Like, Wednesday's the day where you're going to have a little jump in, like, how much time you can give to your guild event. And then Thursday, Friday you're back to not having time, you know. Then Saturday, Sunday, there's plenty of time. Like, even though you got the Friday event and stuff, like, I wish nobody, you know, once the event is done, the only people that should matter are the people that did all zeros, in my opinion. But if the event does not get done, if you do not get all rewards, that's when you look at like the bottom 5, and you count and you punish people that did not, like, you punish everybody in the bottom 5 if the event does not get done, right? If I was a guild leader, this is how I would function. You know, you got your gold requirement, you got your seal requirement, you got your trophy requirement. You know, you meet it or you don't meet it. That's black and white. That's easy. That's easy. Unless you send me a message or something, unless you're on vacation, unless I know ahead of time. If you, like, don't hit those, if you don't hit it 1 week, I'll probably send you a message and be like, hey, what's up? You know, are you in the hospital? What's going on? If you don't hit it, like, 2 weeks in a row, you're probably pretty close to getting kicked out, if not getting kicked out. You know, if you get a 0, if you give 0 gold for 2 weeks, I'm probably kicking you out. As far as the guild event goes, though, like something that you can't put a number on and it's not red in your roster and you can't, like, see, you know, exactly how much you're supposed to get, you know? As far as that goes, if the whole event gets done, I would not punish anybody except for people with all zeros. Because we got the event done. Who cares? Who cares? If somebody wants to do, like, a ton of guild event on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's their decision, man. Like, there's a whole 7 days to get it done, so it's not my fault if you want to, like, jump out the window and get it all the way done by Tuesday. I'm not gonna, like, I'm not watching you like a hawk peeping out the blinds to see how much you're doing so I can match your pace. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do a certain amount every day no matter what you're doing, because I'm a real, like, actual normal person. I'm not looking at what other people are doing and, like, monkey see, monkey do type of dumb bullcrap. I'm doing what I'm doing, which I think is the right thing, like a certain amount per day, or as long as I do whatever I'm supposed to do by the end of the week type of deal. I don't care if somebody's got like 1 billion points in the guild. I'm not like, oh, now I got to get 1 billion points. I don't care. I'm like, good job. You know, I'll say good job. I do appreciate it, but it's not going to make me do more just because you're doing a lot. That's never going to happen. I'm going to do a certain amount either way. I'd be so easy, like, just to know what I'm going to do. I never change. I'm not going to change up on you. I'm loyal. Like, come on, bro. They're so crazy. But yeah, for me, as far as guild event goes, this might not be true for every single guild, so don't take it as advice. But in my opinion, if a guild event gets done and you get all rewards, what's the big deal? Why are we throwing a hissy fit, getting a wedgie, and ripping our panties off and screaming and putting on, you know, hemorrhoid ointment? Like, why are we blowing a gasket? If the freaking whole thing got done, who cares? We got all rewards. What are you freaking out about? Why are you punishing people? Because we got the whole thing done. Like, we met the goal. It's done. We're good. Like, what are you doing? Why are you blowing a hemorrhoid out of your butthole about, like, oh, he got 25th? Who cares? We got the whole thing done. What else do you want? But if somebody gets all zeros, yeah, I get it. I get it. They did completely nothing. They didn't touch it at all. Like, screw that person. I agree. Screw that person. You know, send them a message and tell them, hey, what's going on here? Like, why'd you get all zeros? You did nothing in the guild event. That's a total leech. They did nothing, and now they're getting rewards. It's not my fault, though, if we get the entire guild event done by Thursday night, and all I got to do was Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, or whatever. I go to do it on Thursday, it's all the way done. So I'm not going to sit there and, like, get fake points and do, like, I better hurry up and get my fake points so I look good to the guild leader. That's a waste of time, and I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. But yeah, if somebody gets all zeros in a guild event, whether it gets done or not, they should get punished. But that never happened. I never got all zeros. So, and we always got the guild events done. So you see where what I'm talking about? Like, I don't feel like I did anything wrong. And I never got 30th, 29th, I never was down there either. You know, at worst, I was in like 25th or 26th or 24th, and that was not back-to-back weeks either. Like, if I was in 25th one week, I was in 15th the next week. If I was in 26th one week, I was in 13th the next week. If I was in 24th one week, I was in whatever, 19th the next week or 15th the next week. I never did it back-to-back weeks or anything like that. And we always got the events all the way done. I don't see what the problem was. But yeah, if you don't get the event done, then you punish the bottom 5, because it's clearly their fault you didn't get it done. You know what I mean? But if the whole event gets done, only punish people that get zeros, in my opinion. I guess they're just not smart enough to, like, distinguish between the two things. Like, you don't have to punish people when you got the job done, you know? Like, you go, you build a house, you build the house is built. You don't go punishing people for not building the whole house or not doing enough. Like, you should be happy it's done. It's done. The job's done. Like, don't punish people. We got it done early. Like, the whole thing's done. We got everything we can get. We got every single cent and reward we got it done. It's done early, and we got everything you can get. We got the reward. We got the payment. There's nothing. We missed nothing. Everybody's good. Everybody's happy. Let's punish people now. What are you talking about? Yeah, if it doesn't get done, if the house is unbuilt at the end of the week, you're just going to start looking around at who's the reason. But that never happened. It never happened. I don't get it. They're weird. They're just looking for a reason, and here I am going off about it when it was just, like, inevitable and something that was going to happen no matter what I did. They're just staring at me looking for a reason, so it is what it is. I don't know why. I need to quit talking about it. Alright, Citadel Wars, we got green, brown, and purple. I always do purple. I mean, you're going to pick a color too, and you're going to always do a certain color probably. Do Citadel War. Lowest, or we're going to spank some heinies, I guess. What talisman do I have on Swift? Only got 9 right now. Alright, let's see who's the worst. Let me timestamp. Yeah, thank you, Sana. PvP. PvP. 131. 132. Alright, save. Thank you. Spanking time. Sana says, yeah, or they just do a couple of battles and RB to get the rewards and do nothing after that. Yeah, if it's clear, like, if they're doing that, yeah, I get it. You know, don't let somebody be a sneakerson and, you know, do 1 or 2 fights every week. I mean, you could do that when you're in a very, very low-level guild when there's, like, 10 other people doing nothing. Like, you can do 1 or 2 fights, but if you're in a high-level guild, yeah, don't do 1 or 2 fights. But I never did that either. You guys see me do more than 1 or 2 fights on Monday on stream. Like, let's look at here right now. Before, like, as proof, like, I'm not going to have any trouble with this new guild, and I'm not going to talk about the new guild or anything. Like, I love the new guild. I spoke very well of Mana Bombers and everybody in Mana Bombers until they started demoting me and being weird with the new weird guild leader, right? So I'm never going to speak bad of any guild until they do something to me, right? But let's just let's, like, put it on the screen in video proof, you know? Just to, like, to protect myself for the future. Well, I am down pretty far right now. What is going on? Where am I? Oh, my name's different. Alright, see? Look! Alright? So, like, this has nothing to do with anything. It's just like, okay, let's put it on video from now. Like, maybe every day we check where I'm at in the guild event. So it can be on video with proof in case I get... That ever happens again, which it won't. Now I got PTSD. They cheated on me, you know. Now every woman thereafter has to pay for that type of deal. But here we are, not in last. Okay? Just on video with proof. Not that it matters in this new guild, but just to show the old guild. Hey, Mana Bombers, look where I'm at, you know? Hey, Mana Bombers, what are you talking about? What are you smoking? I didn't, like, do extra yet. I was gonna do extra. I just did normal. I don't know, maybe I did, like, a couple extra fights than I would normally do, but still, even if I did a little bit less, I'd probably still be in 16th, because look at the gap. It's a 3,000 point gap there. So I'm always right in the middle of the pack, and it's crazy. I think people just they see the name, and they expect more from you, but seeing the name means I got way more going on, I got way more side quests, I'm helping way more people. Doesn't mean I'm going to be awesome and get first place. And I think that's what some numbskulls think. Alright, let's go. Alright, who are we spanking? Oracle sucks. At least you have a banner. Carmina, Wild Queen, Morthani, Carmina. So no hero. No mana generation. Is that Carmina? 4 Skulls, 4 Doom Skulls, and 4 Uber Doom Skulls. Probably spank them, but let's see who else is here. Elementalist, good job. Banner looks pretty good. Prismatic Orb, Diamantina, Lunar. They got a mana generating sandwich. Shout out to Craftwork. Craftwork. Yeah, I probably do rub people the wrong way, but I'd never talked about the guild at all until they did something to me first, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't on here, like, talking crap about mana bombers. So they would have to be mad about something that has nothing to do with the guild. You might be right that they don't like me because of some other opinion. Maybe they drive slow everywhere they go, and they're so pissed off that I make fun of people that drive slow. You could be right. But that shouldn't like get me kicked out of a guild. My opinions on driving, or the dentist, or the mechanic. Like, you know, you would think it wouldn't get you kicked out of a guild. All right, Great King, blah blah blah. Blah. This is pretty good too. Shout out to, I would say, have a better class, DROR, but otherwise, I kind of like it. Just have a better class. Let's say Thief or Archmagus, something like that. Maybe even Titan. Elementalist is always good. This person has the best team. Shout out to Craft Twerk. It's a mana generating sandwich with dragons. Prize Stellarix. But this person deserves a spanking for no hero and using Oracle. So let's spank their hiney. Yeah, a lot. Even people that have been around for years and years and years and years and years will eventually hear something they don't like. I mean, I talk a lot, and I don't have a filter. Words come out of my mouth for hours every day recorded. So no one else has to deal with that for real. Alright, let's kill their Morthani, maybe. And the other thing, like I said, I think secretly they were able to see my gem and gold stack. That is not really fair for real. Like, they're not able to see, like, anybody else's gold or gem stack in the entire guild. So when they see that I have 30,000 gems, it kind of rubs them the wrong way that I'm not doing more in the guild event. Or when I only give 1,000,000 gold to the guild tasks, it rubs them the wrong way when they see I have 30 million gold or whatever. Like, but that should not be public information. They should not be able to see that. There's other people in the guild that have more gold than me, more gems than me, and probably gave less. So, but they don't have to be put under a microscope. They're not publicly available. Like, their totals aren't. So I think that was part of it too. Like, them being able to see exactly how many gems and gold I have. Like, it's one bad thing about being on YouTube and like streaming and stuff. Your guild, everybody can see how much gold and gems you have. So it's not a good thing if they're in your guild and they're like, they're pocket watching. You know what I mean? They're envying thy neighbor. They're sinning. They're being sinners. Doing something they're not supposed to do. They're not supposed to, like, covet my gold or gems. They were doing it. They were sinning. They were looking at my sexy wife. My big gem stack. Alright, let's see. We got no class at all. I don't even know how that's possible. I'm sure it's possible, but it's kind of weird. No class at all. But they do have Glacia. I mean, you should, if you're gonna do Glacia, do true damage. Why are they doing physical and true? And physical. If you're gonna use Glacia, you might as well go all in on true damage. We got Venoxia, I already like it. They got like Wand, triple Venoxia. I'd rather see like a Leprechaun in there somewhere. You're never going to use that last Venoxia, and you might as well have an Empowered Exploder to get up the other ones. But shout out to you for using Venoxia. Thrall, this one's good. So shout out Spa Guy for a good team. Pretty much just Thrall, Leprechaun with Stellarix and Wand. I would say you could do like Duskbringer or Ruby Weapon or something. You probably don't need the wand there. Like Thrall and Leprechaun are good enough to get everything up, but it's not a bad idea either. Just a little bit of advice for you. I guess I'll spank this person for not, you know, they're not even doing true damage on all their no class at all. I don't even know. Speak my mind on apple juice streams. Yep. Yoke says, how many tributes do you guys get every day? Most days after work, I get 2 or 3. Honestly, this might surprise you as well. I only get like 5 a day or something. If I'm lucky, maybe 5. That's why you should set a timer. I want to do 1 week. That's another video idea. I don't know how it would work. But I want a 1 week. If you guys see this video, make sure you tell them in their comments that they're a copycat, please. So I just say ideas all the time, then I write them down, and then I will see the video sometimes. Not every time, but sometimes. But I want to, like, take my tribute. I want to make a concerted effort to take my tribute as much as possible 1 week and see how much extra gems I get, kinda. Take tribute as much as possible. And then make a kind of video. I don't know how I'm going to make a video out of that. I'm going to try to make a video somehow out of taking my tribute as much as possible 1 week and just seeing, like, the difference between, like, maybe, like, record. I have this many gems at the beginning of the week. It'd have to be, like, a normal week that's not Vault Event or me opening a bunch of Vault Keys or something. Like, take one normal week where I do my normal amount of tributes, like 4 or 5 a day. And then have a week where I set a timer every hour I'm taking tribute. From the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, just to see how much of a difference it actually makes. I think you would get about, if I had to guess, I'd say you could get up to an extra 1,500 extra gems by taking tribute every time on the hour. And then that's a week, man. Like, you could end up with an extra 6,000 gems. Like, you have this many. If you keep playing the game the way you're playing it, you're still going to have this many. If you take tribute every single hour for a whole month straight, you're going to have an extra, like, 6,000 gems probably. That's how much of a difference it makes. Like, 1 week probably won't wow you. It'll just be an extra, like, 1,000 or 1,500 or something. But, you know, over time, you'll notice a gigantic difference. You'll have way more gems if you would just take your trip. If you set a timer and take your tribute every single hour, you would notice a gigantic difference. I don't know how to make a video out of that, but I'm trying to think of a way. We'll take out their hero, their classless hero, their dirty, sinning, rude hero. No class. Doesn't raise their pinky when they're drinking. Doesn't say excuse me when they burp and fart. They got no class at all. Kicking someone out of a guild for no good reason. They got no class. Let's do this. The wand. That Glacia is pretty strong. If they would have built their entire team around the Glacia, but they didn't. If you got a strong troop, build your team around it. Don't be just throwing any old thing on the team. They threw Amethylos and Baphomet on the team. Like, what do either one of those have to do with? I mean, at least Amethylos throws up purple, I guess, and that's like kinda. But what's Baphomet have to do with it at all? Like, your team should be built to, like, it should be a team. You know, it's not just random troops. Make sure your teams have a purpose, a reason for being together on a team. Not just your 3 best random troops. Tributes are exactly an hour. It might load. You might have to, like, load your game or whatever. It might be like a couple minutes off, but it is exactly an hour, Sana. If you set a 1 hour timer, I guarantee you'll get a tribute. You might have to load it. You might have to do a fight and come back out. You might have to, like, do something real quick, but it should be there. Alright, Sentinel, not the greatest. Okay, they got Wand, Diamantina, Zulgoth, Leprechaun. Not horrible. I don't like your class, though, sir. Elementalists with a good banner. Dragons with a mana generating sandwich. That's pretty good. We got Thrall, Leprechaun sandwich around a dragon and a wand. So once again, I would say Sophie, you can probably use like the Ruby Weapon or Duskbringer or something instead of the wand there. You already got enough mana generation with the Thrall and Leprechaun, but it's not bad either. Like, I don't hate it. So I guess the first person here, just for their class. Really, all three teams are decent. But yeah, if you play all day, man, take those tributes as soon as they pop up. And if you don't play all day, set a timer and just leave the game up and take a tribute every hour if you can. I know it's hard. I don't do it. It's way easier on like PC mobile and whatnot, because you can just grab your phone real quick and take a tribute. And on PlayStation, you gotta get on the freaking game and shut down YouTube to open up Gems of War, and that's why I don't do it. If I wasn't on I don't know. On my new accounts, in theory, I would take more tributes on my PC mobile, but I don't think I did, and I don't think I really did. If you can take it from your phone, you would think you would take it more often. If you have your phone everywhere you go. On PlayStation, though, you gotta, like... I'll be watching YouTube on PlayStation, because I don't really want to watch YouTube on a tiny phone or a tiny laptop screen. So I'll always watch YouTube on my TV, which is my PlayStation, which means I have to shut down Gems of War to watch YouTube pretty much. Or I have to shut down YouTube to go to Gems of War at least. Alright, what do we got here? Thrall and a couple Grey Kings. Not bad. I don't like the class, though. Like, why Bard? Bard has nothing to do with this team at all, so they must be trying to level it. And then they're scary. They got their scary all-purple banner there. You could do double purple brown or double purple blue, and you could minus red, yellow, green. Like, who cares? That wand is taking every single color except for purple. So minusing one color... when it's the best is when you're going to add to multiple troops. Think of it this way. Getting +2 purple. That banner's just +2, right? It's not +3. If it was +3, then that'd be cool. But it's a +2, right? You don't get more for doing a single banner. Look, you only get +2. There's no difference. So why would you not also want a +1? Especially when you have multiple troops that use the same color. But think of it like this. I'm going to make a video on this too, and I got it written down. But with this person right here, they could have a +2 purple and a +1 brown or a +1 blue. They got 4 troops on their team. So let's say the purple is doing, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 troops are getting extra purple because they got the +2 purple. Okay, they could minus yellow, red, green, whatever. That's only -1, so we take 1 away. That's 3 now. Then we add blue, so now we can add back 3. We got 6 now. Right now, all they have is 4. They could have 6. Even if you take 1 away for the minus, you still have more. So do +2 purple, +1 blue, minus green, yellow, or red. That's the way better. Who cares about the one little minus you're doing to yellow, red, or green? That wand is still going to catch every freaking 4 other colors and have a boost on one of them. So they kind of cancel each other out on the wand, and they add to the Grey King. So having a minus on this team is nothing. It's smarter. It's smarter to have a minus. Because you're adding to blue or brown. Which the Grey King, you have 2 Grey Kings. The wand also uses blue. The wand also uses brown. So that's 3 troops who could benefit from a +1. When you're minusing 1, you're only minusing 1 color on the orb. Only 1 troop loses 1 little tiny color. So, that's a good... Hopefully that explains it. You know what I mean? Like, if there's some cases, like if this was all purple and this was all purple, then yeah, okay, you could do purple, all purple, because all you're doing is minusing a color for no reason and adding to nothing. But even if anytime you do a +2, +1, -1, you're never doing worse than only a +2. Because if you minus something and plus something, it equals 0, right? If you minus a color and you plus a color, it equals 0. So you're still getting +2. So how is a only +2 banner ever better than a +2 -1? You know, +2 +1 -1. It's never better. It's almost never better. Unless every single troop on your team is using every single color, I guess. That'd be the... And even then, you're adding one and you're minusing one. It still cancels each other out, and it's still a +2. You cannot go wrong with the +2, +1, -1. You should use them for every single team. Because the +1 and the -1, worst case scenario, just cancel each other out and you still have a +2. So how is a +2 banner ever better than a +2, +1, -1? It's not. It's never better. So you should always, 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 always use a +2, +1, -1. 2 and 2 are the same in the worst case scenario. You can't, like, people are scared or something. You're scared to minus a color? Why are you so scared to use a correct banner and just, you're going all in on purple? Like, it's a no-brainer, but they're scared. They should be doing +2 purple, +1 blue, or +2 purple, +1 brown. Then they're giving +1 brown or blue to 3 troops. And the minus that they do is only affecting one thing. That's already catching 5 other colors and getting a +2 and a +1. You know what I mean? So it's +3 -1 is still +2. So that purple banner's giving +2, but then the Gray King's getting +2 and +1 and minus nothing on both of them. So this is like a perfect example of why you don't just do a +2. Like +2, +1, -1 is always better. And worst case scenario, every once in a while, it's exactly the same. So why would you just not make it a habit to do a +2, +1, -1? On this team, +2, +1, -1 is way better. Way better, and they don't have it. Should. I'll just spank them for that. Screw it. Bad, lazy, scary. Lazy and scary is what it is. I never do it. It's lazy and scary. You're scared. Oh, I better not minus any colors. Oh. Kill the Gray King. Got the... Hopefully that clicked for somebody right there. I hope... that's what I'm always hoping. Like, I know, like, 20 people here, 15 of y'all are like, yeah, whatever. But hopefully for one person out there that just clicked, and you're now going to do a +2. It's going to help you a lot, too. Like, I'm glad I sat there and over-analyzed it and redundantly reiterated. Because one person out there is now going to understand and never do just a +2 again. They're going to do +2, +1, -1 from now on. And it's going to help. It's going to help 99% of the time, and it's never going to hurt. That's the best advice I can give, you know? It's like something that can never hurt you if you do it. It's like treasure multiplier order. It can never hurt you. It'll never, ever hurt you. It can only help you. It can only... But it... Yeah? Doing a +2, +1, -1 banner can never hurt you. Unless you, like, really pick stupid. Like, if you minus stuff that your whole team's using and you plus stuff that you're not using at all, like, you're not doing that anyway. You're not going to do that. You can still do a +2 purple. Just do it with another +1. And then you're helping 3 troops on your team instead of just... Just add it up, man. The +1 and the -1 will cancel each other out. Worst case scenario. And you still have a +2. So why would you ever just use a +2? They should, like, take those out of the game almost. But they're useful, like, one time out of 100 here and there. And then scary people that are nervous use it. They don't want to minus anything. It's a mistake. Every time you do that, it's a mistake, I feel. Unless your whole team is using every single color. And even then, it's not a mistake because you're adding one and you're taking one away. So Just as many times as you're going to hit that +1, you're going to hit that -1, and it cancels each other out, so it's never wrong. You could probably make up a crazy weird scenario where, yeah, but that's why I'm saying 99% of the time, and you could think of a crazy weird scenario where it would be better to have only +2, but you would have to be a contrarian trying to think of a reason to make me wrong. Put some skulls up there, baby. Let's take skulls, because you know this guy, you gotta chip him down. He's gonna probably kill something on our team, and it takes forever to kill. It's this whole thing. It's really not that cool. He's just tough. He's like the guy that gets punched in the face and doesn't, he can take a lot of punches. This dude's like, he can take a lot of punches, but he's never gonna like kill. He might kill one person on your team or two. He's never gonna win, but he can take a lot of hits. Punch him in the face a lot. He's like a punching bag. You gonna try to kill my Zul'Goth boy? We'll kill my Zul'Goth boy. What are you doing here? He's trying to prove me wrong. He said, I'm not just a punching bag. What are you talking about? I'm gonna kill your whole team and squat on your face. Nope, he's dead. And I think I used a Swift Talisman like an idiot. Like, that was dumb. Alright, I better, like, not use one. I gotta punish myself now. That was stupid. After you got Stella, your gem shot up? Yeah, whenever you have to, like, spend extra gems to try to get something like that, you'll notice a gigantic difference. Yeah, that's another thing I could talk about. Definitely, like, how to get more tribute, like you guys said, like your kingdom levels and powers and whatnot. But yeah, like the whole situation where you're doing, like, buying the dungeon offer, or doing the epic trial pet, or doing the underspire, you're always doing something that's costing you gems. And it's better to, like, knock something out that can be done forever than to, like, do underspire over and over and over and over, because it's going to be there forever. It's good to, like, get Stellarix or get Diamantina, get it done so you don't have to spend gems on it anymore, or get the epic trials done, so because they're going to be done and you never have to touch them again. Smart to, like, get your epic trials. Spend gems on that. Not, like, Underspire, not, like, buying Dragonite. You can get the epic trials all the way done and never have to worry about it again, you know? And then you never have to spend another gem on it. Buying the pets after you win the fights, you know? That's a smart thing to do. Like, knock it out. It's never there. You're done. You never spend another gem on that. Underspire, you're going to spend gems on forever for the rest of your life. So, yeah, get the other things done first that you can get done forever. Alright, what do we got here? Man, this stream is way longer than I wanted it to be today. Yeah. Who we gonna... We gotta hurry up here. I don't know. Let's fight this person because I like them. This is a love tap. I like Venoxia. I don't know if I'd ever use 3 Venoxias, but kind of cool, I guess. They could, I don't know if that last Venoxia would ever get up. And you can't do much without your hero. You probably shouldn't have had him first. That's another thing I would change. I would take out their last Venoxia, put in Leprechaun. I would take their hero and move it down a slot, probably. I'm gonna make a video about the banner thing, so that's on my list. That's how it's. That's a preview, sneak peek of the video. Might be tomorrow. I don't know. I think I might do the offer one next. I'm not sure. I got some ideas. I got a whole list right now of ideas, which is cool, as long as I don't lose it. And I'm trying to put out a Gems of War video every day. So if we're not streaming that day, hopefully a pre-record video goes up at least. And if we are streaming that day, I'm still trying to put up a pre-record, so pretty much every day. Alright, then we go get our buffs. Actually, I would check for my gold marks, but I don't think I have any because I didn't fight yesterday. Oh, I still do. Why is that? Did I fight them? Sometimes I can't remember. But yeah, I'll pretty much just tell you what I would do next because I don't have time. I would get all these gold marks. So I'd go to every orange diamond. Got War Gear. I'd have to make a team for this, do 5 fights. I don't know what team I would do. Maybe Phoenix, maybe Wolf Garrick. Foxfire King's pretty good. Can use any weapon we want, so something like Wand and Foxfire King, or Wand and or Rope Dart, Wolf Garrick, or something like that. So I would do that. Dragon, no. Unrestricted, no. Fae, so Fae team, I'd do that. I think I'd do like King of the Ravens, Daughter of Time, or something. Especially if it's a Blood Frenzy. If it's not a Blood Frenzy, I might do something like a Mortal Glacia. Mortal Glacia is good. King of the Ravens is good. Mistralis is good. Stuff like that. King Aberon's the 50% start for Fae. Queen Titania's pretty good if you don't have anything else. I would do that. Okay, so those are the only two. I would do those two, get all my gold marks, of course, and then I would go do my monolith battle fights, my buffs. I would go do the purple one, because I always grind. If I'm going to grind VP, it's going to be purple, so it's the one that's gain 1 magic for each purple ally. It's the smartest one to do, because you get the most magic. There's 4 allies on the team. And the team would be Bork, High King Irongut, Wand of Stars, CT, for getting the buff. But I gotta cut it there. We gotta go. We got an appointment, and I gotta be somewhere at 1:30, so I gotta get ready for the next little bit of time here. I gotta finish up some stuff, and I gotta get somebody ready and make sure I'm not late and all that good stuff. So like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Let me catch up in the chat here. What are y'all saying? But yeah, as far as how many tributes I get per day, I think it's around 5. I don't get a ton. I should probably get at least 10, but I get 5. But I still have a decent amount of gems, you know. That's why I want to do it one of these weeks. I want to just like set a time, an hour, you know, with that. You can just like hit it again. Okay, an hour, bang, take my tribute, reset it, an hour, take my tribute, reset it, an hour. Like, no matter what I'm doing, just stop, go take my tribute. It takes 1 second. You know, at maximum, it would take me like 30 seconds to grab a tribute. If I had to get all the way into the game and all the way out of something else, you know, it'd take me like 30 seconds. I don't know why I don't just do it. It's like you have to be thinking about it all day, though. You're resetting a timer all day. You're running to your game all day, so. But it would help. That's one thing you could, like, getting the Death Knight armor as soon as possible. Like, if you're going to spend any kind of money on the game, please get the Death Knight armor. Don't wait till you're level 2,000. You know, get it down when you're level 100 or less, you know. Joining a guild as soon as possible. Level 20, level 25. Keep upgrading guilds. Don't, yeah. And then taking your tribute every hour. Those are 3 things you could do that just are so awesome and easy to do. Make a huge difference. You know, your tribute when you're low level isn't going to be that impressive. But you also don't need as many gems when you're low level either, you know, and as you level up, you'll get, like right now I get around 25 gems per tribute, or, you know, I can get up to 30, I can get 36, 35, you know, the most you can get is like 37, I think, and I get around 25, or 25, 30, 20, something like that. It's kind of like running a gap in how many vault keys I get, you know, 20, 25, something like that. But hey, if you're getting 15, if you're getting 10, still, you can get 100 a day. You can get 700 a week. You can get 3,000 a month. That's not bad. Extra, you know. And they'll just keep getting more and more and more. What impacts tribute? Yeah. Yoke says I was up to 10k gems, but now because of the Underspire, and I only have the Starry Pets, I'm at 4k now. See how quickly they can go? That's why when somebody like peeping Tom through the blinds at my 30,000 gems, that's me knowing that those can go very quickly. You know? I have the experience of running my gems down from 10k to 1,000 in like a couple days. Like, you can spend 10,000 gems fast. So I wanted to run mine up to where I could spend 10,000 gems fast 3 times in a row if I needed to. Yeah, 4K is pretty good. Like, you should set, like, a basement. Oh, every single person here should have a certain amount of gems where they just stop. You're not spending gems anymore. I would recommend about 2,500, you know, if you can. You can start at 500. Never go below 5. There should be a certain amount of gems you just never go under. Just consider it that you have 0 gems. Like, when you have 500 gems, you have 0 gems. You're not allowed to spend any until you get more. When you have 1,000 gems, you have 0 gems. You're not allowed to spend more. You know what I mean? Like, I would recommend for most people making that about 2,500, because you can do 2,500 gems can do almost anything in the game that pops up out of nowhere. So that's your little, like, emergency fund for something that pops up out of nowhere. You know, 2,500 gems. So right now, if you have 3,000 gems, you really only have 500. If you have 5,000 gems, you really only have 2,500. Just do that. It's not even that big of a deal. Like, set them to the side. Don't spend them. I'm not going to burn a hole in your pocket. Just act like you have none when you have 2,500. Tyrion says, the only comment I'd make on the class is PvP gives 2 times class experience, so maybe they're leveling class. Yeah, like with the Bard. Yeah. You want to be swimming in gems? Me too. I want to just, like, not have to worry about it. I'm not going to just spend them to spend them, so... Mark says, after I got Stella, my gems shot up. Yep. Anything you can, like, totally get done will help your gem stack for real. Daniel says, not sure about PS4, but on PS5, you can use the app PS Remote on the phone, but you need internet connection for it to work. Yeah, I think there is something I could do. It's like a whole extra step, and I'm lazy. I don't know. Yoke says, I agree with Tyrion. I have 8 classes left to use them in PvP. Yep. Yeah, if you're blazing through, like, doing VP farming, then yeah. That's why they're using whatever class to level it, sure. Mark says Mrs. Nugent crafted Lord of Slaughter. She put it on top of her Great Worm team. That's a good idea. I like Lord of Slaughter. It's a good troop. It's a good craft. Congratulations, Mrs. Nugent. Mark says, I would like to see a video on teams that need 2 troops to work together like Scorpius. I know, that was my idea, but I feel like somebody already did it after we already talked about it. I could put that back on my list, but it's probably going to be the last thing I do, because I hate that somebody already stole that idea from me. I'll put it back on the list just for you, Mark, but it's probably going to be... I'm probably going to wait a couple months. Somebody already did that video, if you didn't know. And they did it like a week or 2 after we talked about doing it. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Somebody out there knows. I'm not trying to start beef or anything. I don't hate this person. It just, either it's a crazy coincidence or... And that's why you don't speak about too many ideas on live streams, because even if they just heard it and then it's in the back of their head and they forgot where they got it from and then they make a video, like, maybe they're not doing it maliciously. I'm not saying they did it, like, on purpose, but they could have had me on in the background, heard it, not really heard it, and then I got an idea for a video, like a week later. But in my eyes, I talked about doing a Partners in Crime video, and then I see someone else do it like a week later that definitely sometimes watches. It's like, oh, man. Today's flash offer is tempting. 2 purple deeds, 225 gems for $5. I mean, if you spend money on the game, I can't give advice on that one. No time for love, Dr. Jones. Tyrion says, I only like to spend $5 per book of spending money, but sorely tempted due to purple... Yeah. I'm Mr. Free-to-play, I know. Increasing tributes, definitely. That's something easy you could do right now that would help your entire Death Knight Armor Guild tribute. Death Knight Armor Guild DGT. DGT. Let's go. You blew through 4 to 5K on merchant offers. That's another one, yeah. Merchant offers during Vault events. I bet you some people out there lose gems during the Vault event when you could gain gems if you don't buy anything. Yoke, your basement is 2K. That's a good one. Mark says, I know who you're talking about. So, yeah, you saw that? They did that video, dude. Oh, well. I'm not hating or anything. I'm a little bit disappointed. And I'm hoping it was just, like, not malicious and not on purpose, but, you know, it sucks to see. If you come up with, like, a really good idea on your live stream and, you know, you write it down, you're going to do it one day, and then somebody does it, and they don't even wait, like, a couple months, they did it, like, the next week. Sucks. Anyway, I gotta get out of here, or I'm gonna be late, and everybody's gonna get mad at me, so I'll see y'all. Thanks for joining me today, Daniel Lucas. Tyrion Shark, Yoke the Ham, Mark Nugent, Sauna. Oh, man, I gotta put the clothes in the dryer. Brian Walker, Tyrion, Mark, Brian, Yoke the Ham, Daniel, the Professor, Sauna, Lady Alfield. We got Yoke, we got Professor, we got Beg. We got Rain, a.k.a. Roxy. Classic EverQuest. I'm lurking from work always, but I also have bubble gut. So you're going to be watching me on the toilet. Classic. JM Ricks, Scott Schultz, MJK Jets. Roll call. Who was here today? Who gets extra credit? Anita was here today. Professor Yoke. Mark. Anita with the gifted, keeping the boot on the neck of YouTube. We need it. Cookie Man 420, Dark Savage. We had a couple new people here today, and a couple of oldies but a goodies crawling out of the woodwork. Cookie Man 420, Scott. My chat did. I don't think my chat crashed. Let's see. Sauna gifted went to Dark Savage, who immediately showed up in the stream. That was cool. Chad with a 2, dunking it. Skyboy Graves was here. Mark was first. Anita was second. Skyboy Graves was third. And we got to give extra love to the people funding the channel. Funded by people like you. YouTube does not pay me very much at all, except for pennies for the ads. So this channel is funded by people like Lady Outfield Sauna, Chad the Clip Bomb, and Anita. Thank you so much for keeping the lights on and the doors open. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. I'll see you. Tomorrow's EverQuest. That's my every mother effing Wednesday EverQuest. So I gotta get that done. But I'm also gonna work on a Gems of War video. Worst case scenario, it'll come out on Thursday. But I'm gonna shoot for Wednesday. And then also put another one out on Thursday or something like that. But could happen to where I do EverQuest and then I work on the video and I put it out on Thursday, but I'm hoping to put 2 out, but at least 1. Longest you have to wait is till Thursday. And we'll be back streaming on Friday for, what is it, Bounty? We're back on Friday for Bounty, Saturday for Spoilers, Sunday for Path of Exile. Might be the last stream that we're soloing, and then we're going to do a little, co-op with the chat stream to end it off. But Path of Exile probably coming to an end in the next 2 weeks. It's not doing so well, but let me know if you have any ideas for the next game. If it does better than, anything that can do better than, somebody could come up with something, man. Send me a message. You could say it in the chat, not somebody's gonna copy a game off me, somebody out there can think of something better than Path of Exile, Puzzle Quest 3, Marvel Puzzle Quest, it wouldn't be hard at all, because the bar is very low. So just, somebody said Pantheon? I keep hearing Pantheon? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. I gotta get out of here. I gotta put some clothes in the dryer and hurry up. I'll see y'all. Have a good one. Peace out. I gotta go. I'm gonna be late.